Om Mangalam, Om Kali Mangalam, Om Mangalam, Om Kali Mangalam, Guru Mangalam, Guru Pada Mangalam, Om Mangalam, Om Kali Mangalam, Om Mangalam, Omkari Mangalam, Guru Mangalam, Guru Pada Mangalam, Om Mangalam, Omkari Mangalam, Om Mangalam, Omkari Mangalam, Guru Mangalam, Guru Pada Mangalam, Guru Mangalam, Guru Pada Mangalam, Om Mangalam, Omkari Mangalam, Om Mangalam, Omkari Mangalam, Guru Mangalam, Guru Pada Mangalam, Guru Mangalam, Guru Pada Mangalam, Om Mangalam, Omkari Mangalam, Om Mangalam, Omkari Mangalam, Guru Mangalam, Guru Pada Mangalam, Guru Pada Mangalam, Guru Pada Mangalam. Hari Om. Namaste to one and all present today for this session. Today we are going to discuss a nice topic. Live in joy, not for joy. Live in joy, not for joy. This is a topic today. Bhagavad Gita says, Uddharet Atmanam Atmanam, Na Atmanam Avasadhe. Means, lift yourself by yourself. Oh, that means you have to be strong by making your equipment strong. That's the message of Bhagavad Gita. This session is not just a lecture. This session is not just a lecture. It is a sharing. It is a sharing how a knowledge can make a great difference in our life, to make our life completely joyful, happy. So, this is a sharing and not just a lecture. Next important point, see, we all have got a very great gift from the God. We all have got a great gift from the Lord. Can you guess what it is? It is life. It is our life, isn't it? So it's a great gift we all have got. Now, we are given a life. it is not good and bad. We are given a life, and this life is not good or bad. What we are given, what we make it good or bad, that is the art. So life is with everyone, but everyone is not happy, isn't it? Because most of us are postponing our happiness. Oh, let me be happy after doing this. Let me be happy after becoming this. Let me be happy after going there. And this is a very wrong notion people have developed. And they are postponing their happiness. Therefore, we have to understand that how is it possible to live in happiness and not for happiness. Second important point, a very great statement. Bonnie Blair, a Western philosopher, says winning is not always coming first. Winning does not mean always coming first. Winning means winning means you are doing what you are doing better and better than before. Whatever you do it better and better than before. That's called as a great winning. So, this approach is totally very positive because here my winning is not connected to anyone else in the world. It is connected to my own actions and my own attitude. Please note it. Depends on my own actions and depends on my own attitude. Next beautiful statement I would like to share is Thomas Edison. He was trying his level best to find out how a bulb can be useful. Discovery of an electric bulb. N number of times he has done experiments, but n number of times he failed. So he said, I do not consider this 1,000 times I failed. I do not consider 1,000 times I failed. I know now for sure. I know now for sure. These 1,000 times, these 1,000 ways can cause failure. These 1,000 ways can cause failure. Think and understand. What a great positive attitude. Having failed for so many times in one only action or in one only aspect of his field of action, but never got discouraged. He has completely put that failure as a great positiveness in his mind. Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayananji says, failure is not a failure at all because every failure is a stepping stone for the success. Every failure is a stepping stone for the success. What a beautiful way to understand the action and the result of action, isn't it? Now, let us come back to this point that what we are discussing, the speaker and the audience, we all know one thing sure, that with us there is no problem of basic things of the life. Please note, with all of us, there is no problem with the basic things of the life. Instead, I can say we have more than the basic requirements of the life. Hope you will agree with me. Now, having got the basic requirement and more than basic requirement, if still I am depressed, I am not inspired, I am not motivated, or I am not positive, then there is something to be done with this equipment. Because having got the substance, having got the right equipment, if I am complaining, that means my attitude has some weakness or my attitude to be corrected. Next important point. See, the great masters, as well as the great leaders, as well as the successful people in this world, and the common and the ordinary people, what is common in every one of them? That an ordinary person has body, mind, and intellect. An extraordinary person is also having the body, mind, and intellect. And a great Mahatma or a great successful person is also having the body, mind, and intellect as equipment. Therefore, my dear friends, please understand that everyone who is there in this world and in human form is given with the same equipment, with the same sort of gift. What is the difference? The difference is between the quality and the capacity. The difference is between the quality and the capacity. Oh, quality and the capacity. Now just imagine the quality and capacity can easily be enhanced, easily be increased to the great extent. And we have n number of examples, n number of examples, like our own Swami Chinmayanandaji, his mind and the quality of his mind when he was a student, and after he met Swami Shivanandaji, see the change, human equipment, body, mind, and intellect. The quality and the important point, very important point, is capacity. Both increased to the great extent after he met Swami Shivanandaji Maharaj and Tapoji Maharaj. Now we can understand that yes, it is possible to increase or to enhance the quality as well as the capacity of his equipment. Hope you have noted it. Another example, a very simple example. If you walk, or you are a regular walker or a regular jogger, then this example will be very much suitable. That when we start walking or jogging, the first day we cannot do that good. Now, the next day, if the previous day you have done 1 kilometer, the next day easily we say, my God, today I can do 1.5 kilometers. The next day we can definitely say, yes, today I can do 2.5 kilometers. And now, if we are regular, as we have seen, there are n number of people, those who are regular, they can go and participate in marathon race too. Wow, what a change. See, a same ordinary person with little capacity and ordinary quality now has become a great marathon runner by practicing every day a right thing. Please note it. Now, coming back to the life. As I said, we have got the gift from the God, and this gift is nothing but the life. So, for this life to become good, that is to live in joy, is called as a good life. And to live for joy, no doubt, maximum people are into this category of living life for joy. But today's our topic is to understand how to live in joy. So, to live in joy, we all have to understand, let us we practice certain principles of life. And I can promise you, nobody can steal your happiness from you because you will start living in joy and not for joy. Let us take up the first principle. Hope you all are ready and we all are ready now. The first principle which we all have to understand and keep it in our mind is wherever our energy flows, that grows. First principle, wherever our energy flows, that grows. Very important. Because most of us are not aware that we have abundance energy with all of us. Abundance energy with all of us. Just imagine a small child, how much energy that child has. We know that if we start playing with the child, within an hour, we feel, oh, tired. But that child is enthusiastically playing again and again the same thing and charged up like anything. Now, please understand this child's energy, if it is not directed correctly, then that can make a great trouble in his life. Please understand. Therefore, this energy which is there with all of us needs a direction, right direction. Example, let us take few examples. First example, as you all are Indian, and we are proud of being Indians, but the one weakness of almost all Indians, is food, food and food. So that's why Indian marriages, the majority of expenses are on food. Hope you will agree. Yes. So that's how that much of food is important. Now, if someone's mind is completely covered, is completely engrossed in food and food, this person is a foodie person. What will be the result? Obesity is the result. Obesity is the result. Just imagine. Not understanding. Food is one basic factor of life, but food is not everything in life. So, he who does not understand, or she who does not understand and considers food is life, then there's a great problem. There's a great trouble because the result is obesity and what not other diseases. Therefore, this energy which is directed towards food and food needs to be directed somewhere else to do a right constructive productive actions which are positive and which can make us grow integrated. Okay, this is one example because this topic and this principle is very important. I'm taking 2-3 more examples. Second example, which is a famous example of Arjuna. See, Arjuna hasn't so much of tapas, austerity, to gain all the weapons required for the war, which was definitely a future for Pandavas, or which was seen as a future. So, he has done a lot of efforts to gain all important weapons required for the war. He got it. Now, all of them are ready. Arjuna, being the main warrior, asks his charioteer, Krishna Bhagwan, to take his chariot in between the two armies, the Kauravas and Pandavas. And he says, let me see, oh Krishna, who all are there to fight with me. Just imagine. This one sort of action that he went there and started observing everyone in the Kaurava army. But Krishna Bhagavan was too clever. He wanted to make it sure that Arjuna is really ready. So he put the chariot in front of Bhishmacharya and Dronacharya. And now Arjuna is looking at directly to Bhishmacharya. For him, Bhishmacharya is a great dear person, Pitahamaha, who has done a great favor to him. Second important person is Dronacharya, who is a guru, who has given the whole knowledge of Dhanurvidya and much more than that. The moment he saw both of them, his mind got into a trap of an emotional disturbance because of his weakness towards both of them. As soon as the mind got disturbed, he started brooding over it. Now this, please pay attention. A thought came, a negative thought came, how am I going to fight with these two people? Why? Because they're so dear. That moment, he never thought that where they are standing. They are standing in Kaurava Sena. And Kaurava Sena has done n number of unjust things, injustice, and therefore whosoever is there in that Sena is supporting that wrong deeds. Therefore, let me not see who all are there. One has to be very clear what is my action and for what am I doing. He forgot. He just forgot. His mind got clouded and started thinking incorrectly, brooding over it. His mind became weak. His intellect got clouded and deluded, and he collapsed. Just imagine energy which was there. He came with whole enthusiastic mind and full of energy. But as soon as the situation he saw, his mind turned immediately negative and he started brooding over great mistake. This energy he never checked where it is flowing. Is it flowing positively or is it flowing towards negativity? This was a negativity. So, when he asked to Krishna Bhagavan and started arguing with Krishna Bhagavan, Krishna Bhagavan said, Layyamma gamas Partha. Hey Partha, don't be eunuch. Don't think such negative thoughts. Don't have such negative thoughts in your mind because you need to be focused and you need to have a discrimination. At this moment, he could understand. My mind and intellect is gone haywire. I just cannot do anything because I can't think correctly. So immediately he did one good thing and saved his life. That he surrendered to the epitome of positivity. He surrendered to the ocean of knowledge. He surrendered to the mightiest of the mighty truth, Krishna. And the whole scene got changed. See, the energy which was flowing towards negativity surrendered to the positivity, and immediately after some time he became positive. He got enthusiasm. He changed his direction of energy and became fit for the war as a great warrior. Hope this example will really give you a great sort of enlightenment. Third example I would like to take it up is Chanakya from our history, from our a great cultural background. Chanakya was a great teacher. Before that, he was a simple, ordinary person studying in a Gurukulam. But when he could see there are so many unrighteous things happening in the society, and majority of the people are not fighting against the unrighteous ruler. He has decided, now just see his energy. He has decided, let me use my energy to make and create the positive wave amongst the whole society, my brothers and sisters. He really studied hard. He studied the behavior of human beings. He studied the politics and he has developed his own strategy and became the master strategy person and could really bring out the change in the whole Bharatvash. Just imagine one person who has channelized his energy towards something higher, towards something positive, and given a great effort behind it, put great effort behind it, and could see and could show to the world what difference you can make. One more example, dear friends, because it is important. Mahatma Gandhi, whose name was Mohan Karamchand Gandhi, just see, who was just a lawyer and doing his practice and earning some money and living some ordinary life. Suddenly he started one change, introduced one change in his life, and that's called selfless service to the society. Slowly, slowly, he started knowing the problems in the society. He started connecting to those problems. He started becoming more concerned to those problems. And slowly, slowly, due to this concern, due to this love, due to this complete faith in oneself as well as in goodness, he developed his strategy that let me bring out the change. So that change which I have to see outside, first let me bring it inside. My dear friends, whatever change we all want to see outside, first we must bring it in ourselves. We must bring it in ourselves. Mahatma Gandhi, who was Mohan Karamchand Gandhi, started his strategy called as non-violence movement, which actually is a difficult task. He fought this independence war with a strategy of non-violence. Can you imagine? Can you just imagine? Here is a big British Empire with so much of manpower and weapons and so much of technicality. And here is a man, Mohan Karamchand Gandhi, who has taken a principle of life, Satya Ahimsa. So many people came and told him, "Oh, Mohan Karamchand Gandhi, please join our movement of independence and let us fight it with the weapons." He told everyone, "Then I do not come and tell you what should you do. Please do not come and tell me what I should do." Wow. Please understand. So much of faith in oneself. So much of clarity about one's own thinking. And so much of clarity about what exactly I want and how do I want to get it. Whole energy started flowing, and number of times he got so much difficult situations in life, but he could sail through. How? This is one and one principle. Let us know where our energy is flowing. My dear friends, I again want to recharge your thinking for today and days to come. observe, be aware. Where is your energy flowing? Is it flowing towards positivity or not? Check. Is your action bringing the creativeness and productiveness or not? Is your life is not only for you but for others or not? So let us understand these few principles. Today we took one principle and could understand the potency, the power of that principle. How much change can come in one's own life. So I appeal to everyone today that let us focus and understand wherever my energy flows, that grows, that grows. Thank you for being with us. Let us meet again on coming Wednesday at 11. Till then, Jai. Live in happiness, not for happiness. Hari Om.